Hey guys, this is your favorite trumpet teacher, David, with ChampagneTrumpet.com, where we seek to give you teaching, inspiration, and products to help you to play your best. This is the promised every Monday free lesson of the week, and we're going to continue with vocabulary. Last week we talked about bebop scales, and that video is available on my YouTube channel, Champagne Trumpet. It's also available on my website, ChampagneTrumpet.com, and is available here on Facebook if you go to Facebook.com/ChampagneTrumpet page. You can like my page to make that easier, and that way you can get free lessons every single week. What a bargain. So we're going to continue talking about vocabulary, bebop vocabulary that'll give you stuff that you can use from the minute you learn it. So we're not doing a basic kind of theory lesson right now as far as chord progressions and the like. I'm going to assume a couple of things here, and I'm happy to answer questions if you want to reach out to me in any of those platforms as well regarding what I'm about to talk about. I'm going to give you a simple 2-5-1 progression based on a Dorian scale. I'm going to give you a simple pattern / scale / lick to play. I can really give you some really good options as you learn how to change it and add some mods to it, if you will. So check it out. Let's say that I'm playing in trumpet key. I'm playing D minor 7 to G7 to a C major, or like a C7, right? Something with an E natural in it. So check it out. I'm going to play up the Dorian scale, second degree of the major scale, like this. Then I'm going to give it a little flippy turn, going up to the 9th of the scale like this. Watch that again, then you can pause it and kind of practice that a couple of times. Check this out. So check that out for a second. Pause the video, practice that for a minute, and when you're ready, come back. This is in case you don't pause it, you just practice. All right, so once you have that, let's work on swinging it at some different tempos. So you can learn how to use it at different tempos. Make sure you get your tongue lined up. Make sure you get a good swing feel. But there's some other things you can do to it with this one simple lick, this one simple scale / pattern / lick, whatever you want to call it, that really can make it sound a little more colorful. It's really enjoyable to listen to. For one, you can change the way you resolve it, kind of delay the resolution. Check this out. So instead of going down to the 3rd, the 7th of the G7 chord likes to just go directly down to that 3rd, a nice movement. But instead, I'm going to go to the sharp 11 of a C major or a C7 chord. That sounds lethargic when you go down that whole step to resolve to the 3rd of the C chord. Also, you can go up to the 5th. And then you can do some encircling as well, right? Some moving around to embellish the notes. This is real big in like Indian classical music, where it's less scales, but there's more embellishment for each note. So each note has more importance, but there is an art to actually embellishing and encircling notes. So check this out. Giving you some ideas so you can learn to be creative on your own using a simple scale or a simple lick. Right, so there's all kinds of things that you can add. Then there's another video coming, probably the free lesson of the week next week, where we're going to talk about descending harmonic minor scales and how, man, once you get that thing in your ear, you're going to hear the language that came out of the bebop era, and it's going to really open up your playing. But for now, just check this out. If I just change it a little bit, if I start, when I descend, after playing up to the 9th of my D Dorian scale, if I start coming down and I add a flavor of harmonic minor, it's really nice. You wind up catching like a flat 9 on the G7 chord, and it just gives a little bit more hipness, freshness, tasty deliciousness, if you will. So that's what I did. You could also resolve to a minor, so the E is an E flat. So there's all kinds of things you can do with it. You can go other directions as well. Check this out. Man, there's more and more and more. If you find out one that you can do, man, maybe post a video and tag me in it so I can check it out. Send it to me, instant message it to me, whatever you want to do. But we're all just trying to grow in this together. So hopefully this has been helpful to you. And of course, you're going to want to put this into other keys as well. You can put it into other keys, so give yourself something to really work on. When you're reading changes, there are things that you've already kind of put together. One of my favorite teachers that I had in college as an undergrad at UNF, Bunky Green, legendary alto saxophonist, used to talk about improvisation as moments of things that you have already worked out, separated by moments of what he called floating. Man, if you know him, I've ever heard him speak, you would say that fits him well. Such an artistic way to put it. Floating, the times where you're actually exploring, where you're communicating, when you are doing things you've never done before. The things when you go back and listen to yourself play that surprise you and you say, wow, I don't even remember doing that, right? But so it's the same way I'm speaking to you now, right? I've used these words before a million times, literally, but never in this exact order with these exact inflections for this exact purpose. That's how we build vocabulary as jazz musicians. So don't be shy and don't be scared away to work on licks, to work on scales, to work on patterns. You know, a baby learns how to speak by listening to their parents, but they still go to English class, don't they? They still have a reading list in school to read, to have a full, well-rounded learning of the language. So if you have any questions, let me know. Please make sure to like my page. Please make sure to go over and check out my YouTube channel and also my website. They're all Champagne Trumpet. You can find them real nice and easy. This has been David Champagne with ChampagneTrumpet.com, where we seek to give you teaching, inspiration, and products to help you to play your best. We'll see you next time. Here's some bebop stuff based on what I just taught you. Jazzy Jazz. See you next time.